Hello. I like to be quite, let's say, specific in my advice and also show you the very honest behind the scenes. So I thought for today's post would be nice to just show you my best performing content from the past 90 days so you can get inspired and learn something new from this. Sorry, that was my laptop. So the number one post from the past 90 days was something I posted 4 days ago. It was me being enraged about Claude using the word quietly. Never use the word quietly again. Can you add that word to block list? I hate it so much. We have the AI slope skill. Please use it always when writing. And a lot of people could relate, right? And I also added a caption. I'm this close to going off grid. It's the first thing that came to my mind. That's why I posted it. This was a scheduled post, but it happened to me like one day before, and so I just scheduled the post for the next day and moved some things around on my calendar. And yeah, a lot of comments, very, very engaging and fun topic. And yeah, just very relatable. And this is a top of funnel post. That's how I would categorize it. I always think in categories. Top of funnel post that is entertaining and relatable. That's why it worked. And it's short and to the point, so easy to understand. Everyone knows a Claude interface at this point. Most people do. Okay, second post was a very fun one and wholesome one, so I'm very happy it performed. I made a carousel saying LinkedIn is cringe, or is it? Let's see. And then it goes, maybe it's cringe to judge your friends for pursuing their dreams, or to write rude comments underneath strangers' posts, or maybe it's cringe to not encourage people who are facing their fears. And then as background images, I added just photos I had found in my Google Photos from past photo shoots or from past events I hosted. So LinkedIn is cringe. And that I got inspired by Zoe Hartfield's post. I think she made like a slightly different format, and I think the same visual in the background. So I kind of changed it and made my own version. 900 likes, 140,000 impressions. Third post was another relatable, funny one. Also tofu post. Oh, this was also tofu post. Something I guess inspiring, relatable. Also strong opinion. LinkedIn is cringe. Strong opinion. I'm addressing something. LinkedIn is not cringe, right? Another one a week ago, 58,000 impressions, was just this meme. And I was actually about to go on vacation, so it was very timely, like very relevant for my situation. I was about to go on vacation tomorrow, and then I had like so many projects and so many tasks in the backlog, and I was super frustrated and overwhelmed. And I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this vacation right now, but I have to. So I was like checking things off my list one day before I left. And yeah, so I just wrote, you're self employed, have 10 leads you're messaging back and forth with, 67 unread messages on 5 channels, still confused about VAT. I just did my taxes. Just launched a huge ass project, are trying to keep up with your posting schedule, and are going on vacation with your family tomorrow. This is fine. And then I instantly thought about this meme, so I added the meme. Yeah, again, top of funnel post, relatable, funny, entertaining. That's why it performed, I think. Another one was a freebie, a free resource. I haven't been doing as many of these just because I have a lot of resources I share with my LinkedIn growth community, and I just haven't had the time to share them also outside and decide what to share, what not to share. So I've been a bit, working behind the scenes on the next one. But this is a lead magnet about viral lead magnets. A lead magnet about lead magnets, but yeah, it is. So about how like it was a workshop I gave on freebies, lead magnets, and how to make them perform and how to set up the backend for them. So I just gave that away. 50,000 impressions, 2,000 comments. So this was a great post. And this is a top of funnel lead magnet post. Another one I did was also quite timely relevant in the moment post. I got this form a form filled out, and I get a notification whenever someone fills out my form on my website, the contact form. And so I just found it really funny, just like someone filling out my form like this. And it happens sometimes, like it happens like almost every week. There is this one person who just fills out my form like this with gibberish. And I just thought, okay, this can't be a universal experience, so let me just share so that we can all laugh about it. So again, entertaining, relatable, right? Top of funnel post. Every week there is at least this one weirdo who fills out and submits my contact form like this. Okay, I assume it's my sworn enemies, of course. Not. So this was the post, 40,000 impressions. This was another wholesome carousel post that I did. Also tofu, I would say it's more like announcement type of post or like reintroduction. So I guess like it's kind of like an announcement. It's very like, I don't know, this is me. So I just reintroduced myself because I'm at 42,000 followers now, and it's been a while. I think I haven't done an introduction post in like 2 years or 1 year. So I just did this carousel and I told my story. So I guess it's also story post, story/announcement tofu post. And yeah, they got 300 likes and 40,000 impressions. This was another story post, I would say. Funnily enough, first time I posted this was a carousel and slightly different copy, and it got 60 impressions. And then I was like, oh, okay, I need to change something and try again because I really believe in this visual and the story. So I tried again and it got 35,000. So it's really about learning from content that doesn't perform and then trying again. That always always is the way to go, and I push for this in my community as well. Don't give up. If your post didn't perform, just change a few elements. Like I changed the carousel to a picture, and I shortened the copy. I made it more to the point, more direct, focusing on one message, right? Change the hook as well to make it not only about weight loss but also about posting on LinkedIn. So kind of combining two areas of my life, and then it performed. I got 400 likes and 35,000 impressions. Another carousel, I've been into carousels lately, was this one. Not everyone likes her, and that's okay. Hot take. I think it's a strong opinion, and also it's relatable as well, or kind of inspiring, relatable. So that's why it's a tofu post, and performed really well, 34,400 likes. Another one is a meme. Again, very timely, very in the moment. I announced to my community that I'm hosting a session just for them about productivity and tools I use to stay productive, to film content, to launch, to have the community and not go crazy, and to have my clients, and how I use Notion, all of those things. And on the back end, my Notion is a bit messy right now, I cannot lie, but this workshop is in 2 weeks, so I have to clean it up a little bit so I can demonstrate some things. So basically I wrote life hack: start a community, tell them you'll show them your top secret behind the scenes processes that make you so productive, be forced to update your processes and clean up your Notion, finally, scene. For more hacks, follow Maria. And that post was really, and I added like a Devil Wears Prada meme gif, which I guess Devil Wears Prada is also trending a little bit, so that's kind of funny as well. Yeah, they got 25,000 impressions, 50 comments, and just a very fun, relatable post. People say like, oh, I feel you, that's the best way, like, to just commit to something publicly and do it. Another one is a trend. So top of funnel trending topic, or trend that I recreated. So this was reasons to follow or unfollow me. And a few people did their own version after I posted this one. I spotted it on Instagram the first time and then just recreated it for LinkedIn. That also performed really well. I think in the first week it got like more impressions, and now I don't know why, looking back, it's this low. I think it was 70,000, but I don't know how that goes. But yeah, these were my top performing posts. There are a few more, but these are the top performing ones. So I hope you can learn from it, and I wish you many top performing posts as well. And if you want to join my community, you can also, you're very welcome. yeah, it's like an ongoing thing. You can join anytime. There are lots of resources, and I host 2 live workshops a month and 1 Q&A, live Q&A a month. And I also break down weekly viral LinkedIn posts. So once a week you get a breakdown of a post, why it performed, and then you can try your own version and post it to LinkedIn, post a link to the community, and I can take a look.